We loved him. The whole team loves him. We all loved him. And hope our fans come out to the USC game and rock their black. I think it's something special. And I think, honestly, to show that a uniform can define, oh, we're going to win this game because we're wearing this. It's our process, it's our journey, it's what we've been through together. So that's just what I wanted to start with, and floor is yours.
What was the photo shoot process like?
So we went to Seward, Nebraska. It was 40 minutes. And we were basically dressed in the car, and we went out there. It was nighttime. The bugs were crazy, and I was just getting eaten by bugs, and we all were. But it was pretty cool. I've never been inside a cornfield, and to actually see the husk of a corn. I asked if I could take one home, but they said this is one of our donors, so don't touch it. So I was like, they got it. So yeah.
Was that the first time you saw the uniforms when you were getting ready to go to do that photo shoot?
No, I saw them back when I first got here. So yeah, I love them. They're sweet.
When you first got here, 2 years?
Oh no, like this summer,
Oh.
when the uniforms first got here. Yes, ma'am.
Did you guys?
I was with Vincent Shavers and Jeremiah Charles, and kind of jump scared them because we were shaking the branches and making loud noises because it was dark, and in the video the lights were flickering, so they couldn't really see unless the light was showing, so we could kind of jump scare them if we wanted to. So it was fun. It was a cool shoot.
Have you guys talk Rule into doing an alternate jersey? Because he hasn't been about that so far.
Yeah, I don't know how much talking in I needed to do with him. It was kind of, he was ready for it, and yeah, like I said earlier, it's not a uniform that's going to make us win or something that we do, but it's our every single day process of what we believe and what we stand on in this football program.
How are you doing health-wise, physically? Just getting through now 17 practices. I mean, where are you at this point in camp?
Yeah, I feel tremendously great. My body's in the best shape it's been in. Not tired at all. Sleeping great. Recovering 3 times a day, morning, after practice, and at night before I head home. So just taking that next step of taking care of my body is the biggest thing for me, just so that I can give my teammates my 100% best. And I think they deserve that, and I know they deserve that. So that's the least I can do for them.
What's your weight in camp? What are you trying to keep your weight at around camp right now?
Yeah, it's 225, 230, and it's right now it's more of a maintain. There's no gain and losing, none of that. It's more how I feel and how I'm moving. So feel like I've been moving the best I've been since I've been in college, and look to just keep it there. And at the end of the day, it's really my body comp, and my body comp's right. So that's we're very excited about that.
Your offensive coordinator said a moment ago that you're making throws he's never seen before, and he's a very accomplished coach. What does it mean to hear that type of praise from him?
I think it means everything. A coach that trusts his quarterback to throw the ball, and it makes it easy when you have guys like Dane Key and Ja'Cory and Isaiah to throw the football to, just to put it up in the area, and they'll come down with the catch. So, yeah, it's a throw, but at the end of the day, it's O-line blocking, it's the running back stepping up and pass pro, and then the receivers going up and snatching the football. So it's a full 11-man effort to make one throw happen.
He says Ja'Cory had one of his best weeks of practice, and he obviously talked with Tank Dell some. What have you seen out of Ja'Cory just lately?
Well, since he's been in that single digit, he's been playing a little different. That's been his number for a little while. But no, all jokes aside, he's worked his tail off. We had Tank Dell come in and kind of talk to him about his journey, and they're kind of like identical football players. Like, you put them next to each other, they're exactly the same. And so it was just cool to hear Ja'Cory, open up his mind, open up his ears, and just listen to how he, goes out throughout his process. And, he's dealing with some adversity right now with his injury. So, Ja'Cory took that, and he's just been running with it ever since. I mean, we see how special he is. But to see that he's continuing to get better, it's pretty special to see as his quarterback.
Where would you say you've improved most from last season?
Just overall command of the offense. It's not just, I'm going to throw the ball, I'm going to get us into the right checks. It's more understanding why we're running the football play, what we're running it against, and what are things that can beat us in this play, or what are things that we can beat the defense in this football play. So I think just the overall command of the offense, and I feel comfortable right now.
There are a couple other guys on offense that have earned single digit jerseys with Bonner and Dane. What, in your opinion, makes them deserve those?
Yeah, those two dudes embody everything that it means to be a Husker football player, from off the field, on the field, classroom recovery, football, studying, and just great teammates. Those dudes come in every day and they put their best foot forward, and their teammates recognize that. And I think being voted a single digit at this program is not just, I'm going to wear this number on Saturdays, but you earn it, and it's deserved, and I think that you should celebrate it. I think they should be well recognized for that.
Dylan, how has Dana challenged you this year to get out of the pocket, use your legs a little bit more?
He just wants me to play quarterback, whether that's getting up out the pocket to save a play or staying in the pocket, taking a shot, and throwing the ball down the field. So when the windows are there to run, I'll run. When it's time to throw the football, I'll throw the ball. So it's just a matter of how the play unfolds and what we're trying to accomplish within that 6 seconds of a play.
Dylan, Dana talked about TJ Lateef, the jump that he's made. What have you seen from him? How much are you trying to help TJ kind of come along here as a newcomer?
Yeah, he's taken tremendous strides. I mean, quickly as a freshman to come in and learn this system. It's not easy, and to do it in the amount of time that he's done it, it's pretty cool. Our whole room is a group effort of trying to make sure we're all on the same page. We all take group tests, and everyone's held to the same standard. And TJ's gone in there and learned what he's needed to learn in the film room, and then go out on the practice field and execute it. So, I've been trying to help every single one of them. I feel when I can be able to explain to them what the offense is or what it means, it helps me learn. So, when it comes to that, it's like iron sharpening iron.
19 months, I think, at this point. How have you seen the program really change and grow from the time you got here as a true freshman to now as a about to be your sophomore?
Yeah, it went from begging guys to do things to now it's what's the standard, and it doesn't have to be explained to anybody. Guys just embody everything that you ask them to do. It's recovering, it's sleep, it's studying, it's being around your teammates. They've done a great job of that, and I believe that we can do something special this year. But we're 13 days away, so we'll find out pretty soon.
What was Rule play in being able to gather that culture together, especially since you've gotten here?
I think you just look at what he's done in the past, and all you can do is trust his process, and you see it works. We've done a lot of things together as a football team, whether it's different position groups going to breakfast or going to each other's houses, game nights, things like that, to really bring us together, because sometime this season down the stretch, we're going to need each and every one of each other to make a play, make a stop, or we're down 2 scores and we got to come back and win within 5 minutes of the game. So it all comes down to everybody in that building over there and what we believe.
Usually the QB is one getting a lot of recognition on the football team. This week, Archie got global recognition for what happened where you're standing. As a team, what was that like to see, and how did you come together to support him after that moment?
Yeah, we showed the clip in the team meeting, and I think myself, I got chicken skin seeing that. I remember when Archie came on his visit, and his parents came from Australia, and they're just explaining like the travel to get here, and I couldn't really believe that this is what they got to do to be in Lincoln, Nebraska, right? So, I mean, I think he deserves all the praise that he's getting. That's hard. I mean, it's like trying to learn a German language and we speak English. I don't really know any other way to put it. He's kicking in yards out here, but he's normally kicking in meters back home. And then we've like joked around and asked him, but it's a real transition, and you kind of just plop him down in the middle of the United States, and he's kind of got to learn and grow up quick. And we've seen nothing but that from him. The guys have surrounded him with love and open arms, and it's pretty cool to watch someone roll left, kick left, roll right, kick with his right foot, and then roll left and kick with his left back to the. It's just he's got every single thing in his bag, and it'd be pretty cool to see. Hopefully not a lot, but see him punt some balls in the game.
What have you seen from Quinn Clark this fall camp, and what kind of impact do you think that he can make in the offense?
I think he's just competed. He's competed all camp. That receiver room is extremely competitive, and when it's time to line the ball up and play, Quinn's ready to go. He knows both positions on the field, on the outside, so someone goes down or someone needs a breather, he can step in and go play. So for him, it's been a learning curve just because he's learning both sides of the field at the receiver position. But I think he's done a great job. He makes plays, and his teammates love him just because of how hard he competes.
Kind of following up on that, the wide receiver room seems to be, after a few guys, really long on talent, but next to no experience. Which of those guys have kind of stepped it up and you think may see the field a lot this year?
I mean, without giving away my hand, I think they all can play. Cortez and even just like Quinn's going into his second year, but he hasn't played last year. And I think the experience is all great, but at the receiver position, I do strongly believe that they can still ball out with no experience. It's just a matter of how hard and how much effort you put into each snap. And I think those guys are ready for that. They're challenged every day by Coach Shorts. He's really elite at what he does, and he gets his guys to play for the football team, for the offense, and they just, they block, they catch footballs, they make contested plays. Like, you can't ask for much more than to know they're going to be in the right spot and make plays. That's really what they're there to do.
It's really busy for you right now, but your brother played on national television
Yeah.
yesterday. Did you
Oh,
get
yeah.
a chance to see that? And
Absolutely.
I
I was so juiced up. I felt like it was my own game. I woke up, I threw my Buford tee on, went in, got my recovery and meetings and all that stuff, and then I rented out the rooftop at Barry's. I think it was like 5:45. I had all my teammates over. We all watched on the big screen up there. So that's just another instant of guys showing up for each other. When I walked up there and like half the team was already there before I even got there, and I wasn't late by any means, but they were all there. It just went to show like this team's going to be special, and just those little things. But no, yeah. Speaking of my brother, I'm proud of him. He balled out. He deals with a lot, and I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat that. He's out there doing his thing, and to open up on ESPN and their stadium is beautiful, $62 million, and yeah, I'm just proud of him. My family is, and he did a great job last night. I'm proud of him.
He challenged you in a longest ball competition. I saw you threw about 65 yards. I mean, I'm sure you can. I mean, you guys ever try to see you can go further?
No, but he might be able to get me. I don't know. We could maybe video that and put it out there or something. But no, it was funny. Like, the offense doesn't really change much, and the coordinator sent over the call sheet, and I was kind of going through it, just watching the game, kind of messing around on it, and when I saw them run that motion, I knew exactly what he was going to run because we ran the same play when I was there. And he launched it down the field. Didn't know if he was throwing to the post, but he ended up throwing to the wheel. And I don't know, he was under center, came out. I got out my chair, started screaming. The guys had some juice, and it was number 2. So Jacory was right next to me, and he's screaming, "Yeah, 2," and I'm screaming, "Yeah, dates." Like, it was sweet.
Did you get a chance to stay up late enough to see him make the SportsCenter top 10 list?
No, I was asleep by then, but I did see the nominee, so that was pretty cool. I think it's every kid's dream to be on SportsCenter top 10. I hope I get on that one day, but he got that one up on me. So it was awesome. Thank you guys.